Hi, thanks for joining me today as I share some knowledge about essential oils, what they are, why they've been used for centuries, and how they may be a natural alternative to modern day products. I've personally been incorporating essential oils into my life for the past 10 years in a thoughtful, research based way, and I'm excited to share what I've learned with you. While I'm not an expert, I encourage you to use essential oils with care and always consult professionals when needed. I will be reading from notes that I've compiled here today, guys, because this is a pretty in-depth video that I'm going to be making. So if you see me reading, that's why. So before I dive in, I'd like to welcome you to episode 10 of my podcast, Almost Off Grid with Krista. My name is Krista, and I'm happy that you're here. So essential oils are not a new trend. They've been used basically for over 17 centuries, dating all the way back to biblical times. And generations before us recognized their therapeutic benefits and passed down this knowledge so that we could benefit from them in our everyday lives. Today, thankfully, science is beginning to confirm what they already knew. Certainly, we know that essential oils are widely used across various industries, and some of those industries might include food and beverage, flavoring for baked goods, candies, beverages, natural preservatives, cosmetics found in perfume, soap, and skincare products, pharmaceuticals used for antimicrobial properties and drug delivery enhancement, aromatherapy promoting relaxation and stress relief. Personal care are key ingredients in lotion, shampoos, and tons of other hygiene products. Agricultural, utilized in natural insecticides and animal feeds. Pain relief, used to relieve pain and muscle tension. Pest control, natural deterrents for insects. So there's hundreds and hundreds, probably thousands more. Despite their widespread use, however, many people still overlook using essential oils as a powerful natural alternative. And I'd like to start changing that today and in future videos by showing you how to incorporate essential oils into your everyday lives. For me, they align with my values of self-sufficiency, preparedness, and living resourcefully. Plus, they allow me to pass down knowledge to family and friends, just as my ancestors did. So let's dive in with me explaining exactly what essential oils are. And they are concentrated plant compounds extracted from seeds, flowers, bark, roots, leaves, stems, rinds, fruit, and resin. Once extracted, they capture the scent, flavor, and natural benefits of the plant, making them highly potent due to their concentrated effects. A great example of this is how plants rely on their natural oils. So inside, the plant, their natural oils to attract pollinators or to repel predators. So for me, by making my own essential oil solutions, I can basically mimic this process, creating a companion spray that works much like companion planting, helping to deter pests and encourage beneficial insects in my gardens, thus reducing my need for artificial insecticides. I will continue to sow seeds, however, and plant as many companion plants as my grow zone allows, but using essential oils in the short term gives me a head start while I wait for those plants to fully develop. So it's an excellent way to mimic this process. There are several methods used to extract essential oils, and they are steam distillation, which is the most common method, using heat to separate oil from plant material. Cold pressing, often used for citrus oils, extracting oil without heat. Resin cutting and tapping, used for tree-derived oils, like as an example, frankincense. While these methods are fascinating, the reality is that distilling my own essential oils, and probably for the majority of you, would require vast amounts of plant material and specialized equipment, something that isn't practical for me. Instead, I focus on finding a reputable company that offers a wide range of essential oils to meet my everyday needs. If you're like me and self-sufficiency is important, then sourcing high quality oils can be a great way to enjoy the benefits without the challenges of making them from scratch. So some of the key characteristics of essential oils that would be important for us to know, and especially new people that are just, getting involved in using essential oils, would be they're far more concentrated than dried herbs, requiring large amounts of plant material to produce even small quantities of oil. Unlike vegetable oils, they are not greasy and will not clog pores. Most essential oils don't require or expire, I should say, or go rancid like a vegetable oils, remaining potent antimicrobials that help combat harmful microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites. These oils play an important part in preventing and treating infections in humans, animals, and plants. The chemical complexity of these essential oils makes them incredibly versatile, from supporting personal wellness to offering effective natural cleaning solutions, just to name a few. For me, essential oils are a natural, practical tool that perfectly complements my off grid lifestyle. Whether for cleaning, wellness, or gardening, they help me live a more sustainable life while staying true to the values of self sufficiency that matter most to me. Keeping things simple, practical, and connected to nature is what matters most to me. How do essential oils interact with the body? Essential oils can benefit the body in three primary ways. There's probably lots that I'm overlooking here, but these are the three that I felt were most important to talk about. Aroma. I'm saying this incorrectly. Aromatically, inhaling oils can stimulate memory, emotions, and overall well-being, which can positively impact your outlook and environment. For me, I love using a diffuser to set a peaceful tone for the day, especially in the warmer months. However, in the winter, I have to be careful with diffusers that put a mist into the air, as the cool mist can trigger a fibromyalgia flare up. Basically, it makes me feel cold if there's like a cold mist in the air. Instead, I use regular diffuser that holds a carrier oil to dispense the scent, or I make a simple mist spray to freshen up my room. I find that these methods work well year round without causing any discomfort. I can't even pronounce that word, guys. I almost went back to try it out again. Anyway, we're moving on. Topically, applying diluted oils to the skin allows absorption for holistic benefits. Carrier oils such as coconut, almond, grapeseed oils can be used for dilution. There's tons more, whatever you guys like to use. But that's what basically a carrier oil is. Full application can be done. Oftentimes, this is called neat application, but you should always do a patch test first. I personally like to use lavender for skin irritations. Lavender is particularly great for nourishing the skin and soothing insect bites in the summertime. Some cautions, though, to be aware of. Essential oils may sting if applied in or around the eyes. Never use water to flush essential oils from your eyes, or they are water soluble, not water soluble. The water will only spread them further and worsen the problem. I've made this mistake before, and it was pretty uncomfortable. Now I always have a carrier oil on hand for quick relief, like especially if I'm applying facial creams, that kind of thing. Another caution would be some essential oils, particularly those that belong to the citrus family, can cause photosensitivity, which is a condition that makes your skin more sensitive to sunlight. I always make sure to check the labels and avoid applying citrus oils to exposed skin before I head outdoors, especially during the summer. The third way that we can benefit from using these oils, essential oils, is internally. But not all oils can be ingested, but some qualify as dietary supplements when labeled for dietary use. For example, I like to add a drop of peppermint oil to my hot cocoa in the winter. It gives it a refreshing twist, and it's so simple to do. A caution, though, just remember that these oils are extremely powerful. One drop may overpower your recipe. I've learned this the hard way a few times, especially with oils like oregano, which is it's intense in flavor. So to avoid overpowering my dishes, I will dip like a toothpick in the oil and then stir it into my food or drink. Um, yeah, I always use glass or stainless steel containers when adding oils. I've switched to stainless steel bottles or glass when making my essential oil infused water because essential oils can degrade plastic over time. I want to move on now to choosing how to choose a quality essential oil because not all oils are created equal. And here's a few things to consider when selecting a reputable brand. Be cautious of marketing terms like pure, therapeutic grade, or medical grade. These phrases are often used as selling points, but they aren't regulated, meaning companies can use them without proving purity or quality. Check the label for Latin names and sourcing details, Latin names, ingredient transparency, because the last thing that we want are synthetic additives that would dilute the oil's purity. So the sourcing details are important. Research the company. Look for ethical sourcing, third-party testing, and quality control. Some facts to consider would be how long has the company been in business and the reputation, what's their reputation in the industry? Do they have a dedicated formulator, someone overseeing oil production or maintaining quality standards, or somebody that possibly might no longer be there, but have already set these quality standards in place? Sourcing methods. Do they own their own farms, partner with farms, or purchase from brokers? Who controls farming practices and seed selection? Do they have a direct buyer? Someone testing and purchasing raw materials before processing? Distillation and testing. Do they distill on site? How many quality tests do they conduct internally? If they control their own distillation process, do they allow the public to come and visit their distilleries? How many numbers of single or blended oils does this company offer? What are their testing standards? Do they use unbiased third-party testing to ensure no pesticides or synthetics are present? Do they follow organic practices, or what does their certifications mean? If they modify oil, do they modify oils through fractional distillation, which means removing certain compounds to alter the scent or consistency? So some companies will actually remove some properties, some components of the essential oil to make it more sweet smelling. And that's basically altering the purity of the essential oil. How do they label their products? Do they comply with regulations for topical, aromatic, there we go, and internal use? What types of bottles and safety features do they use? Like example, child-proof caps. How do they sell their products? Direct, retail, online? Do they use dark glasses containers to protect oil integrity? Of course, we like to compare prices, but if an oil is too cheap, its purity may be compromised. As someone who lives on a fixed income myself, there are certainly things that I will not cheap out on, and that's purity and quality of essential oils that I use. So, yeah, I want to see that my money goes as far as it will go. For me, choosing a quality essential oil company is about much more than just the product itself. It's about finding a brand that reflects my values. I look for companies that prioritize transparency, ethical sourcing, and sustainability. I'm particularly drawn to those that give back to the environment through practices like reforestation and support the communities they source materials from. Quality matters, not just for my health, but for the planet. And it's worth investing in brands that align with these principles, especially in a lifestyle like mine that focus on sustainability and giving back. Living in a tiny home means every choice has to be practical and space efficient, making the most of every square inch. That's why I love using essential oils personally. They're not only versatile, but they don't require complicated preservation or extra storage space like herbs do. They don't need dehydrating or complex storage, just a cool, dark spot to keep them in. think I have a little bottle right here. I mean, they're tiny, guys. They're just tiny. They don't take it. They're not like a mason jar that takes up this much space. They don't need dehydrating, just a cool dark space. So, and because they're so potent, a little goes a long way, which makes them a perfect fit for prepping. Whether for personal care, cleaning, or health remedies, essential oils can really help simplify off-grid life without needing a lot of extra work. They're powerful, efficient, versatile, and compact, perfect for prepping and living off-grid for me. They might have different, reasons for you, but I think being powerful, efficient, versatile, and compact is a pretty good reason for everybody. So to answer my viewer's question, I chose to use Young Living essential oils. I think it says that right on the bottle. Oh yeah, my camera's backwards, guys. Young Living essential oils because they meet my quality standards and needs. Their headquarters are in Utah, USA, but they sell their products in many countries worldwide. In Canada, they have an office in Alberta and a farm and distillery in British Columbia where they process and distill black spruce essential oil. Since I live in Canada, it's reassuring to know they comply with Health Canada's natural health product regulations, which adds an extra layer of confidence in their quality for me. I hope this answers the questions from my viewers about which essential oils I use and why. If you'd like to learn more about Young Living or have any questions, feel free to reach out via my email at almostoffgridgrandma@gmail.com or leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Today, we've covered a lot, from history and benefits of essential oils to safety and selecting high-quality options. If this has inspired you to start using essential oils, I encourage you to begin with a single oil or make a simple swap in your daily routine. The key is to stay informed, do your research, and choose what works best for you. In some upcoming videos, I'll be showing you how to replace some of your toxic household products with simple DIY essential oil blends, like my air diffusers, laundry scenting tips, pain relief roll-ons, window and all-purpose cleaner. I may even look at some insecticide sprays because I know some friends of mine down south are, your season is, going to be getting started and mine's not going to be taking place until the end of May. So be sure to subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss it. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, please hit the like button and leave a comment below with your favorite essential oils, tips, or any questions you might have. I love hearing from you. Thanks so much for spending time with me, and I'll see you in the next video. God bless you.